welcome to a 360-degree passenger ride video in the new Citroen C3. And yes, oh my God, Matt wears glasses. Obviously I normally present in contact lenses. Don't like being specky really. Oh no, I'm driving around Barcelona, and last time I drove around Barcelona, I got a ticket for running a red light. Because it's really hard to understand what's going on around here, it's just crazy. Right, new C3. So, well, if you're after a quirky, comfy, well-priced, interesting runabout, really good car, really good car. You can probably tell from the interior design, it's quirky, there's loads of, well, I say shapes, there's one regular theme, it's rectangles everywhere. Everywhere you look, rectangle, 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 and it matches on the outside. And it's a nice design. I mean, the quality of the materials, it's fairly cheap in most places, but that's what you expect with this kind of car, so not a problem. The driving position's good. The seats, they're actually nice and comfortable. The seats in the Citroen C4 Cactus are really soft and wallowy. These are much better. The car that I'm driving is a 1.2 litre 3-cylinder turbo petrol with 82 horsepower, and it's got enough power for round town work. It probably might feel a little bit underwhelming when you're driving it on the motorway, but then you can get a 110 horsepower version which ups the speed, and it does have more punch, and the economy is generally good on these cars. Can't actually tell you because I haven't figured out the trick computer. We'll wait till we get it back in the UK and do a proper test on it for that. But you shouldn't have a look around the car. You'll notice obviously there's lots of colour and stuff on the seats. One thing that's really interesting to note is that the dash is quite high, and I can't really tell where the front corners of the car are, which makes it a little bit more awkward for zipping about in traffic. When we finally get going, when these blooming Spanish red lights turn green, I'll be able to tell you a bit more about the driving experience. So I don't know how much you know about Citroen, and well, Citroen has always been famous for having comfortable cars, and it's invented a new suspension system which will go on future models. Unfortunately, it's not on this one, but I can assure you that the suspension is soft, it's comfy. It does bang a little bit over really big bumps, but on the whole, it's a very relaxing car to travel in. This manual gearbox, it's all right. I drove the Auto the other day, and the Auto, it's a normal Auto 6-speed, and it's pretty good. This gearbox is a lot tighter than the one in the Cactus, but still, look, that's in gear, that's in third, and it feels a bit like it's in neutral. Oh no. This is Barcelona for you. Traffic light, traffic light, traffic light, traffic light. I mean, why? But yeah, on the whole, a pretty nice car. Now, there's some really cool tech on this car. So here, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little, it's a dash cam. So if you have an accident, it will record the event, so you can use it for insurance company, so you can prove that it wasn't your fault. But as I drive along, I can press this button there, and that's me taking photos of the beautiful scenery. Actually, that tower's pretty cool. If I press and hold it, it makes that noise, and it records video for a certain length of time, and I'll be able to find it dead easy when I flip back through the files, which I can do by just connecting my mobile phone via Wi-Fi to the dash cam. This is a unique selling point for this car, and certain people might like that. I'm going to stop that video. I think it already stopped anyway. So, this is not really much of a passenger ride, is it? It's more of a passenger sit, stationary in traffic. All right, I've had enough of this, so I'm gonna direct myself back to the hotel, and it'll give me an opportunity to illustrate this infotainment system, which you get on the top 2 spec cars. So there's 3 trim levels. There's, what is it? Touch, feel, and flare. So the feel and flare have this. Oh look, we've got 3D mapping there. Isn't that cool? There we go. Look at that. So I want to go to menu. Enter address. No. I didn't want to do that. How do I go back? Back. See, it's a little bit slow to respond. It's not terrible, but come on, hurry up. Hotel Millionth guy. Replace. Let's go. I just want the fastest route. I don't want the most ecological route. Who chooses the most ecological route? What a load of nonsense. Is it doing it? Is it doing it? It's doing it. Okay. So there we go. I'm gonna cut this video now because I've really not got that much more to say, other than the fact that I think this is a really quirky, cool looking, interesting car. Its failings maybe are the fact that the back seats are a little bit tighter than on some rivals, and you know, it doesn't have that darty feeling to drive that you get from something like a Ford Fiesta. But on the whole, it's pretty good. It's interesting, it's well priced, it's well equipped. So, you know, people who want to buy a car that looks fun and funky and is comfy, it's definitely worth checking out this new C3. Anyway, if you click up there, you can get more information and watch the full video review of this car. And I'll actually be driving in that video rather than just sat in Barcelona traffic. And I'll be in my contact lenses as well, so normal business will be resumed. Thanks for watching.